IPL 2022 Match 34 RR vs DC Match Highlights. Buttler's turn helps Rajasthan Royals back dramatic 15-run win at Wankhede Stadium. Rajasthan Royals won by 15 runs at the Wankhede Stadium against Delhi Capitals to reach the top of the points table. When the chase began, 223 seems improbable. David Warner and Prithvi Shaw got them off to a steady start before two quick wickets pegged them back. Rishabh Pant and Shaw looked to rebuild but failed. The game kept slipping away from Delhi despite two bad overs from Rajasthan, but Lalit kept the chase alive before Roman Powell sent Wankhede into euphoria. With 36 left in the final over, he smashed three straight sixes before a non-ball fiasco got Ovik McCoy to settle his nerves, and eventually Rajasthan Royals won by 15 runs. Earlier, Rajasthan started slow with Delhi Capitals keeping things tight before Josh Buttler and Devdutt Padikkal broke free and stitched a record 155-run stand. Padikkal scored his maiden 50 for Rajasthan, but departed shortly after Butler's carnage continued as he reached his third century this season and fourth in IPL career, fifth in T20s before captain Samson's fiery cameo knock in the end propelled the Royals to 223 for 2 in 20 overs, which is now the highest score in this season, breaking past their own record. The Rajasthan Royals climbed to the top of the table in the IPL 2022 after defeating the Delhi Capitals by 15 runs on Friday at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. RR climbed to the top of the table with a 15-run victory over and after Josh Buttler slammed his third century of the season and propelled RR to a mammoth total of 222 for 2. Chasing a challenging target of 223, DC openers David Warner and Prithvi Shaw responded strongly with the bat, and DC were 35 for 0 after 4 overs. Warner hit consecutive fours in the 5th over before the left-handed batter was caught behind off Prasidh Krishna's bowling. Ashwin scalped Sarfaraz wicket on the first delivery, collectively hammered off his spell, and DC were 55 for 2 at the end of 6 overs. DC skipper Rishabh Pant partnered with Shaw to collectively hammer 26 runs off 9th over. Bowled by Ovik McCoy, DC were approaching the 100-run mark before Ashwin claimed his second wicket to dismiss the dangerous Shaw for 37. The next over, bowled by Riyan Parag, produced 22 runs after Pant whacked 2 sixes and a 4. Pant got a reprieve in the 12th over but was cut by Padikkal, who took a brilliant catch not much later to put an end to the DC skipper's innings. Chal knocked the stumps off Axar Patel in the 13th over and DC were 5 down as Shardul joined Lalit at the crease. Lalit smacked 2 fours and a 6 before DC lost another wicket alive after as Sardul fell short of the crease in the 16th hour. Rowan Powell, who joined Lalit, kept DC's hopes alive after the right-handed batter whacked 2 sixes to bring the equation down to 36 from the final 2 overs. However, Prasidh Krishna bowled a brilliant wicket maiden over and DC required 36 of the final hour. Rowan Powell hammered 3 sixes off the first 3 deliveries, but RR won the game by 15 runs. In the earlier RR, who were put into bat first, remained unchanged from their previous game. RR openers Devdutt Padikkal and Josh Buttler got off to a watchful start before Padikkal creamed 3 consecutive fours in the 4th over. Buttler clapped 2 sixes against Hammond and RR were 44 for 0 at the end of power play. Padikkal smacked his first 6 of the innings after the 50 partnership was up for the opener wicket. 15 runs came off the 9th over after Buttler whacked a 6 and 4 each against Kuldeep. The right-hander batter notched his half-century in the 11th over, which produced 17 runs. Buttler continued to mount pressure with the bat and hammered 2 sixes against Lalit, and RR were 128 for 0 at the end of 13th over. Padikkal reached his half-century in the next over with a 4. Buttler entered the 90s after he smoked 2 sixes and a 4. Hammett provided the breakthrough for DC after Padikkal was trapped LBW. Buttler reached his 3rd century of the season in the 16th over. RR skipper Samson jumped on the bandwagon and clevered 2 sixes and as many 4s against Hammett. In the 18th over, as well as got a reprieve, Buttler added another 6 before the right-handed batter was dismissed in the penultimate over of Rahman's bowling. RR skipper Samson wrapped the innings in style with a 6 as RR posted a mammoth 222 for 2 in the first innings.